Hello, this is Mary Lynn Van Sweeten with Partners in Technology. I'm going to show you some of the new features available when you move to Sage 100C. When you log on for the first time, you're going to have a little different experience than the perpetual version, and I'm going to show you a few of those things. I'm going to log on, and the very first time you log on, after putting in your unlocking keys for 100C, you're going to be prompted with a little message asking for the type of desktop you want, standard or classic. It's actually going to look a little different from this. It's not going to have the user settings. It's just going to ask you for the desktop. Classic, if you select that, you will end up with a launcher that is the same as what you are used to on the perpetual version. You won't get any of the nice features that you have in standard, and that's part of the reasons why we moved to the subscription version, 100C. When I log in, it's going to have a completely new look, but yet everything is organized in a similar fashion for easy adaptability. The first thing that we'll want to do is you'll notice that you are missing your modules. I'm simply going to come down in the bottom left corner here, click on modules, and now my modules are listed. Everything else is similar to what you were accustomed to with the perpetual license. You can see here once I click on sales order, I'm going to have the sales order menus, same as what they were, and the tasks are similar to what they were, depending on what version you were on before you switch to 100C. Now, you'll also notice that when I click on sales order, I no longer have a list under here and then a secondary panel that has the details as well. You only have one. And then you have a third panel here where you can have either an information center, you can have a website showing there. That's something I show in a different YouTube video. Or you can have a visual process flow. There's some really nice ways that you can use that extra space. Those are for other videos. I'm going to come up to the View panel up over here, and you'll notice there are some features here on options you have on how you view your launcher. The first one is I can sort the modules instead of a workflow order that Sage has decided on. I can put it in alphabetical order. I could do the same thing with the module menus and with the tasks under the modules. If this is easier to find things, maybe this is the right thing for you. I personally prefer it the old-fashioned way, the way that Sage had designed it originally. I'm accustomed to this way, and so that's my choice. Another very useful feature is the scaling. I have this on medium. Watch what happens when I go to default. Notice how the menu items are now much smaller. I can also go to large, and you'll see that they become much larger. That is also true of the panels. When I bring up a panel, you'll see that everything is larger. The panel is larger, all of the fonts are larger. And that's simply from doing the application scaling. This is by user, so everyone could have it the way that works for them the best. Another important feature is being able to change the fonts and the background of these first two columns. If I click on this, you'll see that I have a blue background with blue lettering and blue icons. I come over here, I have black with white lettering. There are several in here, and you could choose the one that works the best for you, the one that you like the best. Here's something pretty bold, and I actually find a lot of clients like this, the navy blue background with the white letters and the blue icons. I personally prefer this one, so that's the way I'm going to set it. I can select to have my navigation pane minimized. If I do this, you'll see I have a lot larger area here in my, my right grid, And if I want to see my modules, I'm simply going to click on it and choose a new module. I could select my modules up over here as well, changing my module, and let's change this to accounts payable. Then you'll see that I have the accounts payable menus and I have the tasks under the menus. It's all how you choose to work in Sage. There are ways of minimizing this, which is on another video. And there are other ways that you can edit web content. Again, I have that in another video, so I won't do that in this one. I'm going to bring this back to the way that I like it, and that's with having my modules and then my submenus and my tasks underneath my menus. Something worthwhile to look at. Another thing that is valuable are themes. Users can be assigned themes. I've made a few themes here. I happen to call them by the color of what the scheme is. And if I preview this, you can see what it would look like if I had chosen this to be assigned to my user. If I choose pink, it's what we're seeing here. And popular seems to be the purple, but it's all up to you. And you're simply coming in here to select your background. I'm going to make it a little bolder. And also the frame can be modified. The color can be modified. And when we look at this, you'll see that I have a very bold purple background. This is really however you like to see your background. You are able to modify that to the way that works for you. When I come into user maintenance, you'll see that for each user, under preferences, I can assign whichever theme I like. Each user can have their own, or you can assign themes to companies. So each company can have its own theme so that you remember which company you're in. There are so many features in this new launcher. It's worthwhile to take a look at all of the different ribbons, all of the different menu items up at the very top, as well as looking to see what's happening down here in the bottom left corner. I hope this helps you get more out of Sage. Thanks for watching. If you like this video and would like to see more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll be notified each time there's a new posting. Thank you.